Welcome to Crypto TV. I'm Ornella Hernandez, and today I'm recapping news that you may have missed in the Web3 world from this past week, including automaker Mercedes-Benz announcing their Web3 arm, or the NFT collection pudgypenguins launching a toy line on Amazon. And I'll give you an update on all things Bitcoin. Let's get started. For F1 racing fans out there, we know that the Monaco Grand Prix took place this past weekend where Red Bull and its driver Max Verstappen came out victorious. But behind all the fanfare and spectacle of the star-studded weekends in Monte Carlo or Miami earlier this month, Red Bull's competitor, Mercedes, has been making other non-racing related moves. The company recently announced a Web3 arm called Mercedes-Benz NXT. Yes, that's NXT, not NFT. According to their Twitter page, Mercedes-Benz NXT is a long-term commitment to building a dedicated presence within the Web3 community, and it plans to be a home for blockchain-based digital art and digital collectibles. This includes a creative studio called 0x NXT, under which the brand will develop what they call core NFT collections. For its first collection, Mercedes teamed up with a generative artist that they haven't officially announced yet, and a group of art collectors for the collaboration. They will also release satellite and peripheral projects that will be co-created in partnership with other brands or by third parties that make use of Mercedes-Benz trademarks. It seems that the first few collections will only be available to a small number of select Mercedes-Benz top customers. But let's see how this pans out for the luxury automaker. I want to hear what you guys think about Mercedes-Benz going into blockchain and about this new foray into digital art and digital collectibles. So please leave your thoughts and comments below. Another major brand, Starbucks, who launched its Web3 rewards program in beta last year, announced that it will airdrop more NFTs this upcoming June in a few weeks. And the coffee house giant plans to expand its Web3 rewards program called Starbucks Oddysey. It's currently only available to select individuals, mainly US residents, who are Starbucks Rewards members and who are involved in the Starbucks Oddysey loyalty program. The company's rewards program is currently waitlisted, so people are still waiting to get on it. But the NFT airdrop will be a so-called limited edition stamp. Oddysey members earn stamps that are embedded with rewards points by completing journeys or challenges. For example, a journey could be going to a different Starbucks store than your usual store, or trying a new drink, a new frappuccino. Now, I may not be a coffee lover, preferring tea instead and frequenting Starbucks for either its matcha or chai lattes, but I do recognize that the Starbucks Rewards program has the potential to onboard thousands of new users into Web3, and I applaud how interactive their loyalty program is. It might prove to be one of the best cases for NFTs so far. Now, let's talk about another winner. This NFT collection is in the spotlight right now, and it's called pudgypenguins. The collection of cute NFT penguins recently released a line of pudgy penguin toys on Amazon, no less. And here's what happened. $500,000 worth of toys sold within the first 48 hours of the launch. The toy line hit #1 in multiple toy categories on Amazon, and pudgypenguins gained a nearly 30% volume transaction increase in the past 30 days. The best part? The pudgypenguin NFT owners that the toys are based on have a licensing deal and get a percentage of toy sales. Talk about a win-win. And Amazon is just the start. The toys plan to hit other major retailers like Walmart in June and then launch globally. The team also recently raised $9 million earlier this month in seed funding in a round led by early-stage investment firm 1KX. The pudgypenguins team is showing that there are different ways to achieve success in the world of NFTs by building up their IP. And if you were looking for a gift for a little loved one out there, then look no further and consider a pudgy toy. Now, you know who needs some cheering up right now? Bitcoin holders. The price of Bitcoin has been stagnant all month. BTC's price has been bouncing between 26,000 and 28,000 for weeks now. This might signal that it may be a long while before we see a bull market again. And one reason may be that the economic uncertainty in the US. Lawmakers can't agree on a deal to raise the debt ceiling. Basically, the government has to figure out how to pay its bills, just like the rest of us. Additionally, the Fed can't agree on the need for more interest rate hikes. So they'll either raise interest rates or pause them in June. And with the threat of higher interest rates looming around, it makes people less likely to buy risky assets, like crypto and Bitcoin. And then in the UK, where inflation is very high, actually it's at its highest level since the early 90s, inflation also makes people less likely to invest in assets like crypto and Bitcoin. However, while Bitcoin's price might be stalling, the amount of NFT transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain has not. Bitcoin is now the second biggest NFT blockchain after Ethereum, locking in $190 million in NFT transactions processed on the chain over the last 30 days in the month of May. While Ethereum, on the other hand, has processed $390 million worth of on-chain NFT transactions over the last 30 days. And next comes Solana, which processed just $44 million worth. The culprits? Ordinals, baby! The protocol has really made Bitcoin NFTs a thing. Naysayers and Bitcoin maxis might not like it, but I think it has put the network on the map for something other than just sending money back and forth. And quite quickly too. Bitcoin has processed nearly 400,000 NFT transactions since ordinals launched in January. Little compared to Ethereum, of course, but nevertheless significant. Still on the subject of Bitcoin, last week, the major Bitcoin conference, Bitcoin Miami 2023, took place in the sunny Florida city. I unfortunately couldn't attend this year, but I remember last year it was a super huge and successful event. Bitcoin was hovering around the $48,000 mark back then. This year, however, I've read some not so great reviews, focusing on how attendance halved compared to 2022, and that it was overall underwhelming, as reported by some. In speaking to friends who went, it appears that it only seemed underwhelming to the normies. That's what crypto people like to call non-crypto native people. The sentiment is still bullish from those who believe in the long-term power of Bitcoin and blockchain. We must remember that we're still in a bear market and just accept that the hype is gone for now. Turns out that next year's Bitcoin conference will relocate to Nashville, Tennessee after a 3-year stint in Miami and a move from its original location in Los Angeles, California. Well, that's it for today on Crypto TV. Until next time, friends, and please remember to check out the rest of the videos on Web3 TV's YouTube page for additional coverage, event recaps, and informative interviews on all things Web3. I'm Ornella Hernandez. See you next time.